President Biden met with Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky today as part of his trip to Lithuania. NATO just committing to creating a path for Ukraine to join the alliance. However, they did not provide a timeline. NBC's Bree Jackson breaks down the two presidents meeting as the war continues in Ukraine.
President Biden closing out his time at the NATO summit in Lithuania with a keynote speech.
Each member of NATO knows that the strength of our people and the power of our unity cannot be denied.
The president also reaffirming the alliance's unwavering support for Ukraine more than 500 days into its war against Russia.
Our commitment to Ukraine will not weaken. We will stand for liberty and freedom today, tomorrow, and for as long as it takes.
A message he stressed during his meeting with President Zelensky earlier in the day. Zelensky thanking President Biden for his controversial decision to provide Ukraine with cluster munitions, a weapon with a track record of causing civilian casualties.
This decision will help us to save us, and that's why my appreciation for the
Ukrainian president also praising the American people for pledging more than $40 billion in aid, which includes military and humanitarian assistance.
You spend this money for our lives, and I think that we save the lives for Europe and for all the world.
In addition, G7 members announced a declaration of support for the war-torn nation, vowing to ensure Ukrainian forces can defend themselves and to help Ukraine's economy rebuild. Lawmakers on Capitol Hill closely watching the high-stakes talks overseas.
NATO is larger, stronger, and more united than probably it's been in 50 years due to Vladimir Putin's actions.
On Thursday, the president will be in Finland, welcoming the country as the newest NATO member. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
And a group of Republican lawmakers now want the Biden administration to send long-range missile systems to Ukraine. France planning to send its own. Those missiles have a range of nearly 200 miles. Other federal lawmakers, meanwhile, raising concerns those types of weapons could lead to a significant escalation in the war.